Hello and welcome. This is going to be my Goodwill haul. I'm going to start out with a little two-movie review from the Dollar Tree, because I've watched these now. Was the Corbin Nash I watched. This wasn't that bad, but it was worth a watch. Corey Feldman, his makeup was horrible. Above his eyes, you could see like the clay just embedded on his face. Rutger Hauer was the main reason I even bought this. This is basically a vampire movie, which I didn't realize at the time, that he's got a stake in the fangs. But Rutger Hauer was only at the beginning. It's got a pretty decent cast in it. But it was worth watching for Corey Feldman, the way he was acting in it. It was fun. It was worth a buck. And the other one I watched last night was Revenant. This guy here, David Anders. I'm used to seeing him in iZombie, and this was fun. This was very enjoyable to watch. It was kind of not a zombie, a vampire movie as well, and that one was a lot of fun to watch. That was well worth a buck. And for Movie Edge, he wanted to see this, and I found it without even really looking for it. Was my I don't know if this is going to show up right. My Jerry Lewis autograph that I got when where I worked. It was on the back of a pull ticket in the warehouse. So now on to the Goodwill haul. There's a Goodwill outlet. I don't know if it's new to me. I didn't know there was a Goodwill and a Goodwill outlet that really had anything different. These were my first haul. I only went 2 days, and my first haul, everything I picked up was 49 cents a movie. The second time I go back, they tell me that it's every disc is 49 cents. So, but I cleaned them out of all the Blu-rays, and I bought some DVDs, and I got some really good stuff. And for 50 cents for some of these, the first couple, I think, excuse me, are missing one of the discs. Like this is a Blu-ray DVD for Footloose. This is not the original, it's a remake, but it only has the DVD. So maybe I'll find the other. If not, I at least have something to watch. And I also picked up American Hustle. I picked this up at the regular Goodwill and then the outlet, and both of them only had the DVD disc. So that was kind of a disappointment that I didn't find one and get the other. The Wolf of Wall Street, and that one only had the DVD. This one I was happy to find. Is Toy Story 3 Studio Commemorative Edition. Looking online, I obviously don't have the slip sleeve, and but the discs aren't anything special. They're the same discs that you would get, so all I need to do to kind of get this back in shape is get the DVD disc, because it came with the Blu-ray, and the slip sleeve. But I like the packaging being a commemorative, which was for the cast. Then I got Natalie Portman in Annihilation. This only had one disc in it as well, but the funny thing is I had a digital copy of this that I redeemed through one of the services that I get points for, but I got just the DVD disc on that. But since I had digital, so all I needed was a Blu-ray to fix that one up. As I was walking through to the checkout line, this was off to the side in a bin with books, was Tron Legacy with the slip. So I was kind of happy about that because I did not have this yet for my set. And both discs. I think pretty much everything else, well, for the most part, everything else had all the discs that it was supposed to have. Found the Hunger Games. Oop. And most of these all looked in really good shape. Everything that I found. So you can't beat this for 50 cents or $2 or a buck or something. And this one, I think this one was actually new. I actually unwrapped it. It was Epic. So this one was $1 since it was 2 discs, and the digital code was still good. And here I have the Falling Sky complete first season. This is one I got on the first day that I went, so I only paid $1 for it. Or 50 cents, I mean. A 2-disc set. Kind of like the way the discs lined up. Also still had the trading card in it. Now this next one, to me this is the cream of the crop that I found. I found it on the first day, so I ended up only paying 49 cents for it. The discs are all mint. Mad Max Anthology. I looked, this thing I think goes for like 60 bucks. And it had all 4 movie cards in it. So it's all 4 Mad Max movies. Nothing on the back of them, other than a little copyright stuff. So this, I was thrilled because I did not own any of this. And every one of these discs, no fingerprint, nothing. I don't think they ever even took anything out. I think they, if this came with a digital copy, they took it and put it in and never even did anything. So this was well worth it. Even if I would have ended up paying $2.50, it was well worth it. So I'm stoked about that. That was a great find. I picked up one CD. Is Disney's Music from the Park. I didn't own this one. I do end up getting a lot of the Disney theme music from the parks. DVDs. Finding Nemo 2-disc collectors with the slip. We got some stuff for my nephews and nieces. Some real good find there. This one here, it's still sealed. This one's for my brother, but I got this. This was with the Super Mario video game for the Wii when this came out. This was part of the package. So it's got a disc, one disc, and then a pretty thick little booklet. So that was a good little find for him. And another one here is Dinosaur. Got that for 50 cents. All the got a little bit of scratches, but it should still play. It's worth a gamble for 50 cents. Bambi 2. Gotta go through that. Nice artwork on the discs. We got some finger smudges. A little cleaning. I haven't cleaned anything yet since I've gotten it. And original Bambi with the slip 2-disc collector. People writing their names on these things. At least that'll rub off. I have quite a bit of stuff from that haul. The first day I went in, though, I rushed because they were getting ready to close. Second day, I reorganized everything they had and went through it all. Here, I own this set, this exact set myself, so I was kind of glad to find this for my niece's nephew. Is Bug's Life Collector's Edition. The old fat 2-disc case. This was ripped up a bit, but that's fine, as long as they can watch it. Good. Back to some Blu-rays. Got X-Men Last Stand. I'm guessing these were part of a thing. It says X3 here. I have another one that says X2, but these others don't have that. But there's no barcodes, so I'm assuming they were with new televisions or something. And it's the 3-disc set. Even though the 3rd disc is a digital copy, that's fine. Alien vs. Predator. I already have these, but this one has a bonus disc, which I don't own. I own the Alien vs. Predator 2-pack. So I was glad to get the extra disc. X-Men Origins Wolverine, a 2-disc collection, which I have the reissue with the different slip. But I like this original slip, and it's still the same disc. The digital disc and the other. There's another one that I had picked up as well. It's a 3-disc edition, but it is missing a disc. Once I get to it here, there's the 3-disc edition. A 2-disc edition. Come on. Same digital disc, and then you see the one's missing. So this one came with a DVD, which did not get. So that was another. Reservoir Dogs. Thought I owned this. I didn't have this. I don't know why I had this confused with Usual Suspects. That's what I had in my mind. But I found that. The Incredible. This one here was new. This came in a 3-pack box set for new TVs. I'm not sure what the other 2 movies were that were in that pack off the top of my head. Kurt Russell, Bone Tomahawk. Looks pretty interesting. There's an RLJ title. It's in a 2-disc case, but I don't recall any RLJs being 2 discs. Since it doesn't say anything, I'm not too sure. director's cut of Dark City. There we go. The Sandlot. So I got to start going back to this outlet and start checking them. Figure I give them a little time to restock. They had four huge bins of movies. Swordfish. Kept seeing this at Big Lots. I finally got it for way less. Let's see. This is another one that was in that 3-pack. Was 50 First Dates. And that would be the other one. The old splash looking backdrop they put on these early ones. The Departed. This is an upgrade kind of. I have this on HD DVD, so now I have a Blu-ray of it. And I have another, because I just got a single disc from Dollar Tree as Angels and Demons. Now this is a 2-disc theatrical and extended edition. So now I got a little bit of an upgraded one. I do like these thicker cases. So, 3 discs. And they all have different artwork than the other previous one. 310 to Yuma. Quite a bit of this stuff I did not even own. So I was glad to see somebody was getting rid of it. So I could have them. Eagle Eye. Some of these I were picking up, not sure if I was going to keep them or just get them for the case. Like this one here is the 4-disc set Glee, the complete first season. So this was a nice pack of 4 discs. And at least it's the first season to start me off on. This was a nice find because I had found the other 4 movies during the Dollar Tree haul. Fortunately, this is the American version instead of the Canadian one to make it perfect. Is Twilight. So now I have all the Twilight. No slip on this where my others do, but it's all right. Glad to have that completed out. Finding Neverland. They do have some really good finds in these Goodwills. I'm actually quite amazed at some of the titles that I find that people are just dumping. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Did not have this one yet. Slowly picking up. See, I only actually bought the first one when it came out. Other than that, I've been picking them up at Goodwill. So I think this is my 3rd or 4th one. And 7. I had to already switch out the case on this one. The case was in really bad shape. But I have this on, I think I have this on Laserdisc. Or, might be DVD. I'm not too sure, but this was good shape. Julia and Julia, or Julie and Julia. I think I did watch this before, so that was one of the reasons I kind of was happy to kind of pick this up. This there. Got some more DVDs. Doomsday, unrated. Nice little find there. This one I was happy about. Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow, with the slip sleeve. There were two other Marvel ones, Wolverine ones. One was missing a disc, and then both of them were in terrible condition, completely just destroyed. So, but the Goodwill does seem to be a pretty good place as well to find some of these superhero cartoons. I was happy to find this. I did not have this one. It is Rodan. We got all these Godzilla movies and stuff coming around. Needed to have this one. I'm gonna have to buff out the disc a little bit. It's a little bit a little warm, not horribly. You can even see anything on there. Should still play fine. Did not have this yet, and I like this movie. This was good. M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. Another one of his really good ones. Another fun movie here, The Witches. I enjoy this. This is a very good Warner title. Fun to watch. We got a 3-pack here, which was Psycho 2, Psycho 3, and Psycho 4. So that's nice. Fortunately, nope. Yeah, it's a 2-disc set, so the one, and then 2 and 3 and 4 are on the same disc. And then I had to have this, even though I own this on Laserdisc and Blu-ray, is Evil Dead 2. This go with my other Evil Dead. I've got the Evil Dead on DVD. It's the Book of the Dead version from Anchor Bay, and since this was also from Anchor Bay, I wanted to have this one. This one my brother was just watching as I left his house, and we were talking about it, so I was glad I found it. It is The Haunted Mansion. I did not have this one yet as well. Fortunately, it's a full screen version, but take what I can get, upgrade later. This, I already own this, but I don't own this version. This is a very bizarre Japanese movie. Is Tetsuo the Iron Man. I also own this on I think I own this on Laserdisc. This is very, very bizarre. If you've not seen it, you should try checking it out. At least see some footage. My other one. Where is it? Here's my other DVD one with a slip. Is the Tetsuo. Alright, man. If it's got any other images on there. But this is one of those real bizarre ones. There is a sequel too. I think I have that on VHS, the sequel. I did not own this one yet. Just kind of happy about that. Is the Time Machine, the remake. This one's at least in widescreen with Guy Pearce. This was a really good movie. I do enjoy these. Found Green Lantern Emerald Knights. So another added one for my brother's collection. Said he's been enjoying these. Hopefully these aren't in too bad a shape. I'm gonna have to buff them out a little bit. Found this as well. Everybody's that I keep hearing is saying that this is rare now to find this one. I have the collector's edition, but I figured I might as well get this one again. I used to have it and got rid of it at the time. Was Dogma. It was actually in really good shape. I'm looking forward to tomorrow to get my Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back reboot. Looking forward to seeing that again. Red vs. Blue Season 3. Figured I might as well since I got the Blu-ray for Season 10. This one here, I was really surprised to find this. This was actually brand new, sealed. The Criterion Collection for Charade. So this is my second DVD Criterion. My first is Chasing Amy. So I'm really kind of happy about that. I'm getting a Criterion brand new. This looks really good. Got a good cast. Older film. Neil Simon's Murder by Death. Who done it? Just love the cast on this. Double-sided disc. Let's see. We have a Transformers Beginnings. Not sure if this is animated or not. I haven't popped it in yet, but I'm guessing it was one of those bonus discs when they released the stuff. This one, which I basically showed this in yesterday's, but it was a different version. Did not know I already had all 4 movies or the same ones on here, but I like this packaging. Is Don Knotts Reluctant Hero Pack. So it ended up with the same 4 movies: The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, The Reluctant Astronaut, The Shakiest Gun in the West, and The Love God. But I like when they do little special packaging. The other one's on 2 discs, so probably keep it just in case the quality is a little better. And then here, the complete first season of Once Upon a Time, DVDs, slip sleeve, nice multi-disc pack. What was it? 5 disc set, and these all looked really good too. It's nice to see when people take care of their stuff. The last DVD I have is in the snapper case, Red Planet, Val Kilmer. I don't recall if I've seen this or not. I think I have. But widescreen version as well. Now back to Blu-rays. Night at the Museum. This was the last one out of that 3-pack. It came in one of the slips for the movies. The Avengers: Age of Ultron. Really surprised to see that people get rid of some of this stuff. I have a hard enough time not getting rid of stuff. I already have that, but I wanted the red case. X-Men First Class. A 2-disc set. Not sure what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping on some of these. Here's the other one I was talking about with the X2 down here in the corner with no barcode. Another 3-disc set. So that was nice. Also got Logan with the slip. 3-disc set, but it is missing the DVD. So we got the Blu-ray and the noir version on Blu-ray. So that was a really nice find. I have the Target edition book. Can't believe how many good things I've been finding over there. I already have this, so I gotta check to see if my brother's got this. Is Independence Day, the 2-disc edition. And this one, which I had already got, which I mentioned yesterday from my Big Lots that I got the slip sleeve. This was brand new as well. This had not been opened, but I kept the slip sleeve. It was 22 Jump Street. More stuff for my nieces. Gotta see if we can clean these off a little bit. Monsters University. Kids and markers. Not a good thing. And I also had the bonus disc. I think they actually didn't look too bad. Yeah, there's nothing on that Blu-ray. DVD might be. DVD's got some fingerprints. What was this one? Yeah, and then that bonus disc. another one, which I already have the 3D version. So now my nephews and nieces. This is the Crudes. Not sure how it's pronounced, but it was only the DVD. So that'll be fine for the kids to watch. Found a copy of The Dark Knight. This one doesn't have a slip sleeve. I have another one that has a slip sleeve sitting around here. All 3 discs. Zombieland. I have the Steelbook. So I think my brother was looking for this one. 2-disc set. And here's the Transformers Special Edition. This is the first one that I actually owned, that I bought. This exact same one. It was nice that this one had the slip sleeve on it. And Jake and the 2 car. And more Transformers. 2-disc Special Edition Revenge of the Fallen. I have a different version of this one. It's got different artwork on it. About what it exactly was. Resident Evil Afterlife. Another great movie here, District 9. I used to have this and then I got rid of it and got the Steelbook. But we got the slip sleeve on here. Two-disc set. Yeah, I like the artwork on that. I have the Expendables 3-disc set. One, two, three. The nice thing about this, I had 2 things for codes. So hopefully one of them work. This here, I showed yesterday that I got a collector's edition, 50th anniversary. This is a classic golden 2-disc collection, but it is missing a disc. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it only has the Blu-ray. Well, obviously they let the kids have the DVDs and forget about it. This, I was very surprised to find this. I actually have this one as well. This is a great set. Is Keanu Reeves, The Day the Earth Stood Still, 3-disc Special Edition. Also has the original 1951 included with it. It was the reason I bought this thing as soon as I did. Because never thought I'd ever see it again. So it was nice to have that on Blu-ray included. Original's really good. Alice in Wonderland. The other American Hustle I mentioned, which still was just the DVD. This one here that I picked up the Canadian version during the Dollar Tree haul was the Switch. This one here I had to put in a case. It was in a DVD case where they slipped the paperwork in it. Where they, little marks on here, down here, is just where their glue that they stuck it to, kind of like went through the paper a little bit, but not too bad. But over Hangover 3. Both discs. Case was a little rough on that. 2 weeks later, or 28 weeks later, my mistake. Marley and Me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just about done. Kung Fu Panda. Madagascar 3. Yeah, this one. The 2 discs are there, but the hub's a little messed up on that. Keep switch that out. And Rio 2. And only one of the 2 discs. At least it's the Blu-ray. And that concludes my Goodwill Outlet haul. That was a lot to go through. So now I'm finally caught up on everything that I had in my back catalog to at least 2 videos for that I'd picked up. So I'm happy about that, because now I can at least move forward. And thanks for everybody looking out for me for the Dollar Tree stuff. Hopefully I can try to get some tomorrow. I did not have an opportunity to do it today and check, but got to go out of my way a little bit tomorrow. I definitely gonna pass a couple stores, so after I do what I need to do, I'll come back towards the house and see if I find anything. And thanks. See you later.